All right, the homework assignment for tonight was worksheet 7.16, which is on writing equations given a point and a slope. And so we're going to work with that. And the big idea for the homework assignment for tonight is to work with this equation. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That equation is called the point-slope form. And whenever we want to write an equation and we have a point and we have a slope, we can always use that equation in order to write the equation in any form. And so we're going to practice writing equations in any form by using this worksheet, and it's broken down into three categories. We're going to do three problems. We're going to start by doing number 2. Number 2, we're going to be writing an equation of a line that goes through the point -1, 5, but has a slope that is -4/3. And to do that, we're just going to simply plug these values into this equation. We have x1, y1, and then the slope. So it's going to look like this. Y minus y1, which is 5, equals the slope, which is -4/3, times x minus x1, and x1 is -1. So it's going to be x minus -1, which is the same thing as x plus 1. And that's it for number 2. Let's take a look at a problem in the second set. If we start with number 6, here we want to write an equation in slope-intercept form. But this time it goes to the point 8, 5, and the slope is 1/4. We're going to start the same way we started number 2 with our point-slope formula. And to do that, we're going to go y minus y1, which in this case is 5, equals the slope, which is 1/4, times x minus x1, which in this case is 8. Now, we're not done here, though, because we want to put it in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So that means we've got to get the y by itself. So to do that, we're going to distribute 1/4. We'll have y minus 5 equals 1/4 x minus 1/4 times 8 is 2. Remember, we can take 8 times 1, which is 8, divided by 4, which is 2. And it's almost in that form, except we need to get rid of this 5. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. And when we do that, we'll have y equals 1/4 x plus 3. And that is what you should get for number 6, which is in slope-intercept form. Now, starting with number 11, these problems in the last set you want to write in standard form. So number 11, we have the point -5, 2, and we have the slope, which is 2/5. So we're going to start with point-slope form. Y minus y1, which is 2, equals the slope, which is 2/5, times x minus x1, which in this case is going to be x plus 5. And I'm going to distribute just like I did in number 6. We'll have y minus 2 equals 2/5 times x is 2/5 x, and 2/5 times 5 is 2. To get it into slope-intercept form, then I would just add 2 to both sides, and I would have y equals 2/5 x plus 4. If we were putting it in slope-intercept form, we'd be finished. But now we want to change that to standard form. And in standard form, the x and the y are on the same side of the equation. So I'm going to subtract 2/5 x so that this is now going to be on the other side. On the left-hand side of the equation, I'm going to start with -2/5 x and then plus y. That's the left-hand side of the equation, and that's going to equal 4. That is in standard form. The only problem is we have a fraction, and in standard form we don't want to leave it with any fractions. So we're going to get rid of the fraction by multiplying by the denominator here. If I multiply everything by 5, 5 times -2/5 x is just going to be -2x. The 5's will cancel. 5 times y is 5y, and 5 times 4 is 20. And so the answer for number 11 is -2x plus 5y is equal to 20.